If you're a fan of defensive football during the first half of this Texas TCU game, you got to pull up a chair, crack open a cold drink, and enjoy a bunch of scoreless football, at least through the majority of the first half. But even though those first two quarters did not contain a touchdown, they did include quite a few highlight-worthy plays. Let's show you what happened on the field in this one. Before we get to the good, we have to address the bad. Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers got off to a rough start. Drops and ill-advised throws led Quinn to open the game 0 for 7 with an interception. That's about as bad as it gets, but sometimes a struggling quarterback's best friend is a defense that played the way UT's did. Barron had 2 first-half sacks. The Longhorns spent a long time in the TCU backfield. The difference on the first-half scoreboard, though, was a 33-yard field goal that went through near the end of the second quarter. Texas, a team that starts fast all year, entered the break down 3-zip. In the second half, there's one of those strange plays that you don't see too often. TCU's Max Duggan had the ball batted back into his arms. Not sure it was smart to catch that. He got smacked pretty good at the end of that play. Later in the third, now here's something that looked a lot like a play we saw a few months ago when Bama was in town. TCU's Kendre Miller went off right tackle and 75 yards to the house. It was 10-zip then. Texas hadn't been shut out at home since 1976. It's not good that I had to look that up, but that streak would not end tonight. JT Sanders to the 2-yard line. A drive that started at 1st and goal on the 2 would end with a field goal. In the beginning of the fourth quarter, TCU went up 17-3, but the Horns defense came through. They had a 52-yard scoop and score after this 35-yard TCU touchdown. That scoop and score from Pflugerville native Jahdae Barron was not enough. The Horns defense played well. The offense about as poor as you could. Texas loses this one 17-10. Guys, head coach Steve Sarkisian is in the post-game press conference right now. Just a moment ago, he said the offense didn't pass well, didn't run well, didn't play well on third round, didn't play well in the red zone. They, quote, weren't good at anything. We're going to ask him a lot more questions about the offense, including if Quinn Ewers is ready for these types of moments, these games against top 5 teams. At home, we didn't see him play up to the standard that we believe he should. And we'll, of course, also ask Coach Sark about that defense that did play very well. They played well enough to win, but the offense didn't give them any help at all.